He told me a monster lives in the tunnel. Now I'm too scared to go through.
I'm sure Diesel can't be right about the monster, Thomas said. Why don't I go into the tunnel first? Then you can follow me. Thomas puffed slowly into the tunnel. He heard a strange noise. Must be brave, he told himself. Thomas was determined not to show Ben he was frightened. He screwed up his courage and puffed slowly on. Then the noise grew louder and louder. And suddenly Thomas saw two eyes peering at him. Now he knew that Diesel was right. Bust my buffers, wished Thomas. There is a monster. Thomas wanted to go back, but he couldn't. He had to help Ben. Must be brave, he chanted. Thomas had to go forward. But as the smoke started to clear, Thomas saw that the eyes weren't eyes at all. They were lights. And the thud, thud, thud wasn't the noise made by a monster. It came from a machine beside the track. It was a generator to power the lights. Then Thomas saw picks and shovels. He realized that workmen must be working there. Diesel was wrong. There's no monster in the tunnel after all. Soon Thomas came across the workers making tea. He to the workmen happily. Ben was also very relieved.
You're a very brave engine, said Ben. Now I can finish my job.
And he puffed away. Thomas was happy to help Ben. Then he remembered that he still had to get to the beach. And he remembered Diesel's warning about the curse of the cliffs. Thomas felt very nervous as he puffed towards the headland. So nervous that he stopped. I can't go any further, Thomas tooted, and he began to reverse away from the cliffs. Then he had an idea. If Diesel was wrong about the monster in the tunnel, maybe he'll be wrong about the curse of the cliffs, he puffed. He started to go forward again. I'm not afraid, he chuckled, as he steamed carefully through the mist. Suddenly the mist rolled away and the sun came out. Thomas saw that the cliffs were beautiful. Diesel just wanted to frighten me, Thomas whistled. Soon the seaside station was up ahead. At last, Thomas reached the station on the other side of the headland. Thomas knew that soon the beach would be filled with happy vacationers. I should not have believed what Diesel said about the curse of the cliffs, wished Thomas. In future, Thomas decided he would believe in himself.
When you're lost and you're all alone, you might be somewhere strange and dark, but long to be safe at home. Thomas knows what must be done. He knows that what is more, he's the leader, number one, such a brave little engine for sure. Well, you might be lost on a foggy night, stuck fast on a snowy day. It's times like that you feel afraid, so that is the time to say, Thomas knows what must
Here are lots of dots. Join the dots together and you'll see one of Sir Topham Hatt's engines. Can you guess which one it is? Here we go. There's a tall funnel and the dome. Around the cab and the engine's coal tender. There are lots of wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs. This engine is almost the same shape as Edward, but it's a different color. Red. It must be James. Hello, James. Fergus breaks the rules. Thomas and Fergus the traction engine are friends. Fergus is the pride of the cement works. Fergus knows all the rules and obeys them. One day, Sir Topham Hatt brought Devious Diesel to the cement works. I need Diesel to help for a while. Fergus, please show him around. Yes, said Fergus unhappily. He knew that Diesel could be trouble. Later, Diesel was being careless.
Not like that, snapped Fergus. Do it right.
Don't interfere, sneered Diesel.
You don't know the rules,
shouted Fergus. Diesel was very annoyed with Fergus and started plotting a devious plan. Later that day, he pretended to have news for Fergus.
Sir Topham Hatt wants you to work at the smelters.
Me? But I'm the pride of the cement works.
Not anymore. Sir Topham Hatt says I'm better than you, so I'm going to stay here.
It's not fair. I love working here.
But he knew that really useful engines have to do as they are told. Fergus and his driver arrived at the smelters.
I want to go back to the cement works, wailed Fergus. None of the other engines like coming here. It's so scary.
You're right, said his driver. Just then, the scrap diesels arrived.
Hello. Are you happy to be here?
No! cried Fergus. His driver was scared too. Come on, Fergus, we're going to escape. And for the first time, Fergus broke the rules. Sir Topham Hatt was enjoying a tasty fish supper when he heard that Fergus was missing.